as an assassin, you are going to probably wind up being wanted by the authorities. But you can't run 24/7 every day of the week. You need a hideout. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the hideouts that I personally found to be the best hideouts in Assassin's Creed. Of course, this will all be in my opinion. If you disagree or have more to add, then please let me know in the comment section down below. That's what it's there for. But let's take a look at the 5 best hideouts in Assassin's Creed. To start off with, we have the train from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, I do distance myself a lot from Assassin's Creed Syndicate on my channel, you probably already noticed that, but the hideout was quite cool, it fit with the setting. It takes hide in plain sight to another extreme, and because the hideout is a train, it's always moving, which is unique. On top of that, because it's a train, it can only be so big, so everything is quite close together, meaning it's easy to find, whereas with other hideouts, I do find myself running into the wrong room more than once. So it's unique. It moves, it's accessible, it isn't particularly unbelievable, and it's just one of the things in Syndicate that I didn't have much of a problem with. In fact, I found myself quite liking the train hideout. And as a bonus, while chilling out in your hideout, you can sightsee either on the roof or by looking out a window. All in all, the train hideout was actually quite good. Next up, we have the Cafe Theatre or Theatre or however the hell you pronounce that from Assassin's Creed Unity. I didn't spend too much time here because it's quite difficult to navigate. However, I did quite like how the Cafe Theatre is quite well spread out. Now obviously, as I mentioned before when talking about the train, that can be quite confusing. But for a more elegant setting of sorts, not quite. A spacious hideout is quite believable, because this hideout actually suits the setting as well. And in Unity's graphics, it looks quite nice. There are training rooms, trophy rooms, you've got a room dedicated to Wano where you can read letters and things. There are corridors, obviously. One well tucked away corridor actually leads to a legacy room where you see all the legacy outfits on the walls. In this room, the graphics looks quite nice because of the lighting. And beyond all that, the Cafe Theatre is actually quite fun to just explore from time to time. Next up, we have Tiber Island from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Now, first of all, there is of course the hideout itself, which consists of many rooms. Usually they're connected in a loop, so you can go from one room to another one to back to the main chamber. And all around the hideout, your assassin recruits are standing around, doing nothing really, just talking. They're there. It adds to the immersion. You can even hold ceremonies in this location for when your assassins become master assassins. There's a little ceremony cutscene, and that's really cool. The hideout is directly connected to a tunnel system as well, which is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood's fast travelling system. On top of that, the hideout itself is quite Roman. The hideout is on an island, Tiber Island specifically, and on this island there is no guard presence whatsoever, so by that logic, the entire island is basically your hideout, and you have a blacksmith, a bank, things like that, and it's just a really complete hideout, and it's cool to run around and not have to worry about guards. So all in all, this little island is actually quite the cool hideout. In second place, we have Great Agha from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Now, Great Agha is it's a massive island for you. Well, massive, it's quite large. It's an island for you to explore, but it's all sort of connected to your hideout, so there's no enemies at all once you've captured it. You have to renovate certain parts of the island, including your own sort of mansion. The mansion itself is very spacious, very almost typical of a pirate game. Views from the island are actually quite beautiful. There's a little bit of exploration that comes with this hideout because there's a lot to look at. Behind your village is a jungle area, which is quite fun to explore, which you actually explore in a mission in which you capture it. There are some beautiful views along the way, which actually ranks this location among the most beautiful locations in the entire game. It's a hideout and a cool location to stop off and just observe and appreciate how beautiful Black Flag really is when you're not going around smashing ships to pieces. You probably guessed correct. At my number 1 spot is of course Monteriggi from Assassin's Creed 2 and the beginning of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. However, it doesn't matter in Brotherhood because it doesn't function as a hideout, but in Assassin's Creed 2 you have this entire village to explore, or town, or whatever it is. Now, the hideout itself is actually the villa towards the back end of the town. However, because there is no guard presence throughout the entire town, basically the entire thing is your hideout, The town itself is quite fun to explore. There are several things to do, things to collect, stuff like that. You can actually upgrade certain aspects of the town from within the villa, as a result increasing the income that is generated and placed in the chest behind Claudia, which you can collect at any point. The hideout actually suits the setting of the game because it's very in keeping with the Renaissance. Ezio has a study at the top of the tower in which there are several pictures where you can find information about the targets he's killed. Now outside there is a training area which is also quite fun. And if you get bored of being an assassin in one of the major cities, you can always come here and just chill out for a few minutes. And honestly, this is my favourite hideout. But there you have it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment. Please bear in mind that this is all in my opinion. If you disagree or have more to add, the comment section is your friend. Go ahead and use it. That's what it's there for. But in the meantime, I will see you all in the next one with another video. So yeah.